All right, so state your name and your nationality.
My name is Rafael Castillo, and I'm Dominican. I am an actor, a writer, and for fun, I shoot BTS photography. So when I'm on set professionally, I walk around my camera and I just shoot, and then I upload that for something kind of like fans as my career grows, they follow. I grew up mostly in Atlanta, and probably say, during the 2000s where Dominican wasn't a common thing, especially in the South. I grew up in a heavily Dominican household and family. I'm first-generation American, so everyone, my mom and up, they all grew up on the island, lived there, were born there, all the way up into my oldest brother. I think it added so much value to who I am today because there's so much versatility in my upbringing.
How long have you been acting?
December 15th, 2015 is my birthday, that's what I call it. That was the first time I ever took an acting class. That was the first step into acting. It was an audit, and that night I fell in love. So 6 years professionally. I had this one moment, one day, that we were improvising a scene, me and my classmate were a couple and we were arguing, we were going back and forth. And I remember, I don't know why, but I just decided I'm gonna scream "I love you" in the middle of this argument. And I did it, and I remember I saw her face drop, and she was like, and then I remember I heard a couple people in the class go, and I was like, oh, I can fly. Recently, I've shot season 2 of BMF, which is currently airing. I shot a film called Praise This, which is gonna be dope. It's gonna be on Peacock. I shot Half Baked 2 as well. That's gonna be dope. Cinnamon, which is gonna be this Tubi movie that is their first collaboration with Village Roadshow. I shot, luckily, I was able to get in on the last season of New Amsterdam on NBC, so that was dope.
Do you think that being an Afro-Latino somehow influenced you, whether it be negatively or positively in some way, shape, or form?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's who I am, you know what I mean? And a lot of this game has to do with who you are. The industry is starting to understand the notion of an Afro-Latino, right? Like historically, it's been one kind of Latino in front of the camera, And even me myself, I would say in my career, I've probably only auditioned for 10 Latino characters, you know what I mean? But the benefit of it all is that we live in an era where we can create our own, And I want to be a part of that charge that kind of lets the world know, okay, we exist, and in a big way, you know what I mean? Like, because I would love to see more people that look like me speaking Spanish on screen.
Were there any other jobs or interests that you had before fully pursuing acting?
Football, man. That was number one for a very long time. Unfortunately, just kind of fell out of love with the sport. And that happens. Also for a little bit, had dreams of, working in some form or fashion with sneakers. I love sneakers, you know what I mean? Shoe game is very important. So that was another thing, but man, speaking honestly with you, acting came in and just took over everything.
Coming up in your acting career, did you feel that you had support with the people around you? Did they support your vision?
Absolutely, man. I am blessed to have the circle that I have. You know what I mean? I think specifically my mom and my siblings have been the backbone of everything that I've ever done. If I blow up and become a superstar the way that I see happening, everybody needs to know that is attributed to Iraida, Machi, Edwin, and Daida. You know what I mean? I have been blessed to have those people behind me and around me.
So what are some milestones you're currently trying to achieve?
I want to tell my own stories, man. I think I got some dope stuff to tell, bro. And with doing that, I hope to put myself in a position to help others tell their stories. The world is so vast, you know what I'm saying? And I think we see so much of the same stuff that we don't understand, like, what's really out there. Obviously, I want to see myself working much more consistently, and in bigger roles and in a variety of roles, not just the same thing. And I just want to get really good at my craft. I want to be undeniable.
Is there any advice you would give to yourself coming up?
Well, it's gonna be all good. You know what I'm saying? Just maintain that faith in God and, you know, follow that road that He lights up for you, and it's gonna shine real bright.